Perfect. Okay, brilliant. So everyone make sure that you've got your canned goods on hand. I've got an umbrella over the top of this digital setup over here. Hopefully you can see us nice and clearly. We've got the timer on the screen, and then we are going to be doing our speed rounds for today, which I'm excited about because we need to get hot so that I don't get cold out here in this weather. So let's get started how we always do. Like I said, we're going into today's speed rounds. That means that we're going to be going in for each move, which is going to start with a lower body move, then an upper body move, and then a core move. And we're going to be doing 3 blocks in total in that type of order. And we're doing 2 laps of each 3 exercises before moving through. And then for the second lap in total, where we come round for the speed round, we're going to be completing all 9 exercises from 1 to 9 in the order of lower body, upper body, core, giving you maximum time to recover. I've got the timer on the screen next to you there. Hopefully we're all going to be able to follow along and get in a solid workout, and it won't start pissing down with rain. So I'm going to start the timer on the screen, and we're going to get going into our classic lunge and twist. Let's make sure that's nice and loud so you can all hear it as well. So everyone keep going in for the lunge and twist right now. I'm just turning this volume up to make sure that we can hear that the time is going off. We've got the lunge and twist on the go. Big step forward and then twist into it. We're off, we're moving, we're grooving. Everyone in that lunge and twist right now. Big step, keep it coming. So it started raining over here like I said, but that is not a problem. Rain or shine, we get the workout done because we're team dedicated. You're here on Friday at 9:30, and it is going to be a fun speed rounds for us all. So after we've gone in for this lunge and twist, we're going to come into a couple of walkouts on the go. That's going to be the one where we're crawling our hands forwards and crawling our hands backwards in that lovely walkout shape. So when you're ready, let's start going into the walkout. Let's crawl those hands forwards into there, and then crawl them all the way back. Get the wrist warmed up at the same time. Roll it forwards, roll it backwards. Keep this coming. We're here for up to a minute. And then really work. We're getting that chest up nice and high each and every time. Rolling it forwards, rolling it backwards, and breathing really deep throughout. After we've gone for a couple more walkouts, we're going to go into our new favorite move, which is those Spider-Man lunges on the go. So let's see if we can get those Spider-Man lunges happening. Bring your hands down to the ground, and then you're going to go wide with that right foot up, and then we're switching it over. You can let the back knee drop down to the floor. If you need to make your hands go a little bit closer together to keep your feet on the mat, not a problem. Try to go really wide with the feet. And keep dropping that back knee low down to the ground, keeping that chest lifted, really clawing through those fingertips here. The rain is not getting any lighter, but we're going to get it happening, and we're going to have to work really hard to stay warm. Hopefully there's better weather with you over in Brighton and Hove. Last couple of seconds here. Breathing really deep. Heavens are opening. Oh, we're getting it done. Okay, from here, let's now stand up, and we're going to come into speed squats. We're great at this one, nice and quick. Get those legs warmed up. Those of you who don't have any joint pains, feel free to change it into a squat jump. Not a problem. Those of you who like the low impact version like myself, go in for the speed squats. I've got arthritis in my ankle, so I like to avoid high impact when possible, because although I may be able to do it, I know I'll feel it later on. So keep this coming, keep those arms diving forwards and backwards, keep it really quick. Last couple of seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, brilliant. Let's just come into a quick bit of single leg balance to get everything really firing up. You're gonna hinge forward, one leg, bring it back. Switch it over. Both arms go forward, soft bend in that front knee. And let's see how we're all doing. Make sure that digital camera is not going to get any more trash than it needs to. How's everyone's hinge going? I want to see that lovely hinge on the go. Hinge it forward, hinge it back, work with that soft bend in the knee. Oh, it's really starting to piss down over here. Keep it going. Get that stretch, get that single leg balance on the go, and then we're going to see if we can come into our next move, which is going to be burpees. So come down to the ground, get some burpees on the go. You can walk it out, gentle press up, walk it in, high impact version, jump, get the chest to ground, get the clap above the head. You've got options, do what works best for you, get as many as you can, anywhere from 5 minimum. So everyone's jumping it up, everyone's jumping it down. We're getting a nice consistent reps in. You've got a couple more seconds here, you've got 20 seconds left, and then we're gonna get ready for our first move. Yes, I'm seeing claps all around, great work. Then we're gonna get ready for that first move of a reverse lunge, twist and press. That's a mouthful. So when you're ready, stand up, get your heavy weight on hand, and we're gonna get ready for that first move, like I said, which is gonna be a reverse lunge, twisting over the front leg, and then press above the head. I'll demonstrate quickly. So you're gonna grab your weight, reverse lunge over the front leg, press up above the head. Let's go, reverse lunge, press up above the head. So really throw that leg back, keep that chest lifted, and work with twisting over that front knee. If you're really struggling with this move, just change it into a reverse lunge and a press. You can even avoid the press and just stick to the reverse lunge. Otherwise, go for the big option of the reverse lunge, twist and press, getting that back leg as low down to the ground as possible. And time. Quick breather. We're now getting ready for that next move. Single arm clean, and then you're going into a clean and press, alternating. So we're cleaning up to the shoulder, down to the ground, clean and press above the head, switch arms. Clean up to the shoulder, down to the ground, all overhead. Switch arms, clean up to the shoulder, keep it tight to the body, down to the ground, all over the head. Clean up to the shoulder. Notice how wide I am on my legs right now. I am not bending my back whatsoever. I'm really working on keeping my chest lifted, sticking that arm out to help support me. I'm going really wide on those feet. I think a couple more of us can go wider on our feet. Yep, okay, I said that and everyone's instantly done it. Good. Keep getting that single arm clean to the shoulder, clean and press overhead. Time. Okay, we're going into our weighted dead bugs. So you're going to lay down on the ground. You can do this with your canned goods, or you can do it with your heavy weight. And then we're going to keep both arms up, legs off the ground, and then you're going to lower down the weight, tuck it in. We're going for 4 here, then we're going for 4 hip lifts. 2, 3, 4, and then just hip lifts. 4, 1, 2, 3, just the hips. 4, dead bugs, opposite arm. 2, both arms, sorry, opposite leg. 4, keep tension in the lower back, lift up through the hips. 2, 3, 4, one more round, keep it going. How far out can you kick that leg? 2, 3, 4, okay, time. We're coming back into that reverse lunge and twist with the overhead press. So grab your weight, I'm heating up, hopefully you are too. I can see us all getting ready. Get your weight, lock it into the center line, reverse lunge, twist and press. Big step back, press overhead. Big step back, press overhead. Trying to get that back knee close down to the ground. Really working with that tension right now. So this is our second lap. When we're in this second lap of the speed round, if you feel like you can go a little bit quicker after homing the move in from that first round, that's brilliant. but still keep working with that good form and consistent reps. Okay, alternating clean to the shoulder and then clean and press. Bend the knees to pick it up. Keep that chest up. We're coming down. Everyone ready? Always start on the right hand side. Right is right. Let's go. Up to the shoulder, down to the ground, all the way overhead. And then switch it over. Up to the shoulder, down to the ground, all the way overhead. I'm bending my knees to support my upper back, kicking out my arm to help my balance. I'm doing this with a 10 kg today. You may be going a little bit heavier, you may be going a little bit lighter. Work with what feels good to you, with what feels challenging. Everyone is on their own fitness journey. And you just want to bear that in mind. Nothing happens overnight. Health and fitness is something that we're always looking at progressing, always looking at improving. We're coming down to the ground. We're getting ready for our dead bugs. 4 dead bugs, 4 hip lifts, arms up above the head. And then you're going to lower down, one leg at a time, while the arms come over the head. We're going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hip lifts. 1. Use that lower core. Knees at 90. 3, 4. Legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Keep it going. 2, 3. It's really pouring down. 4. Hopefully you're all somewhere nice and dry. I think everyone's working out inside from what I can see. Time. Okay, let's go into that additional extra right now, just to keep the heart rate up. You can use this for a quick water break. Let's see if you can get some of those squat jumps. If you don't have any joint pain, quite happily going for the squat jumps, bouncing it up. If you want to go for the low impact version, speed squats right now. And we're just going to keep moving. Keep it moving. We're going to get ready for our next load of moves, and then we're going to start off on a Romanian deadlift pulse. That's going to be a fun one. That's going to be where we have our legs level with each other. I'll demonstrate. You keep going for the speed squats. You're going to hold onto your nice heavy weight, either on the outside of the handles or on the inside, and then you're just going to use a lovely flat back. Pulse down 1, 2, bring it to the chest, go into a pulsing squat. 1, 2, arms go straight, Romanian deadlift. 1, 2, arms come to the chest, pulsing squat. 1, 2. So that's going to be our next move, and we are off in 30 seconds. So get your weights ready, everyone stand at the back of your mat, and then start getting into that position of a lovely flat back. Pack the shoulders back, soft bend in the knees, feet are shoulder width apart. I'm holding onto the outside of this dumbbell. You can hold in the center if you've got 2, or kettlebell. Work with what feels good with your own grip, and then work with that nice pulse. 2, bring it to the chest, wait. 1, 2. I prefer holding the outside of the handles because then you can just switch it over. Everyone ready? Let's go. 2 and 2. That little pulse at the bottom. 1, 2. Bring it to the chest. 1, 2. So we're really working the legs here. Feeling the tension in our hamstrings as we drop down into the squat and into the RDL. Keep it coming. After this, we're going into a Y raise, and then a W press. If you were here in Tuesday's class, you know the drill. If not, we'll guide you through. So lower down the weight, get your canned goods ready, or your lighter weights. Water bottles are perfectly good. You can do this move body weight. You're going to hinge over, feet are shoulder width apart, lovely flat back. Y raise, arms up, make a W shape, drive it out, come back down. So Y raise, up, W shape, hands to the ears, drive it back up, lower it down. Let's go. So it's all about keeping tension in the back here while we maintain this lovely flat back. My body is almost parallel to the ground. What I don't want to see is rounding in the back, just lifting it, throwing our arms around. That's not going to be good form. So stand up nice and tall, get that soft bend in the knees, hinge over at the waist, hands come down to the knees, raise it up, hands to the ears, W shape, drive it out, back down. Up, down, out, down, up. Perfect, down. Okay, next move, we're going into a tabletop hover, and then we're in a bird dog before. That's where we're reaching out. So put your weights aside, tabletop hover, knees off the ground. We're counting to 4 here, and then we're going in for 4 bird dogs. Reach 1, 2, 3, 4, and then count to 4. 1, knees off the ground. 2, 3, 4. Reach it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay in the hover. 1, 2, 3. Lovely flat back. 4. Reach. Reach. You can do this with your knees on the ground. Harder option is going to be staying in that hover. 2, 3, 4. Knees on the ground version. Really get that reach. 4. Perfect. Okay, we're coming back into that first move of the Romanian deadlift, into the pulsing squat. We're adding that pulse with each move. Grab your weight, get ready. We're off in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So add the pulse, raise it to the chest, squat pulse. Good. Arms come down. Pulse, flat back, soft bend in the knees. Everyone's looking good. Breathing really deep. Keeping it coming. Dropping it low. Okay. Really pat back those shoulders here. Make sure that you're not rounding in the upper back. You're going to want to, especially when the weight's hanging low here. Really pinch those shoulder blades back and down. And then when you're in that hinged over position, make sure you're facing your shoelaces here, not the screen. So time, get ready for the W press into the Y raise. So we're hinging over, lovely flat back, pat the shoulders down and away from the body, hands are at the knees, lift it up, pack it down, drive it out, bring it down. Lift it up, pack it down, drive it up, bring it down. Everyone, how are we doing with this move? You can be doing it body weight. You don't need to be doing it weighted. You can just do it completely body weight. It's a posture move that's helping out all those little muscles in our back to turn on so that we can get a lovely flat back if we've been sat down at a desk, driving, in the office, all those positions that create niggles and a bit of a curve in the spine. So keep that back in check, keep going in for that move. Time, get ready for the next one. 4-second hover, 4-second dead bug, reaching out for 4, down to the ground. This rain ain't quitting. Okay, down on all 4s, knees are in a hover, count to 4, 3, 2, 1, opposite arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hover. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant work, everyone. You are getting through today. So we're going to get ready for that next pod now, and we're coming into our last 3 moves before we go into the speed round where we're going to complete all 9 moves. So just to keep the upper body going, if anyone wants a challenge, I'd say to get down to the knees right now and practice some kneeling press-ups. Kneeling press-ups, how many can you do in the next 30 seconds. You can do it on the fists, you can do it on your knees, you can do it straight legs. You're looking for your elbows to be about 45 degrees away from the body, driving through those hands. If you're doing it with flat hands, really claw through the fingertips here. Make sure those hips are low. A lot of time I see people attempting press-ups like this. That's wrong. I'd rather you get the hips lower down to the ground, as low as you can, concentrate on that lower, and then get up any way possible. It's always best to work with that negative if you're new to a move and you're really struggling. Everyone is looking great here. We are getting in some press-ups right now. Keep it coming, everyone. This is just what I like to see on a rainy day in Lincolnshire. And then soon we're going to get ready for our sumo clean and press, and then we're going to do an arms up sumo squat. So you've only got 25 seconds left, so stand up, come to the back of your mat. Everyone get ready. We're coming into that sumo round. So you're going to use your weight, and then what we're going to go in for, a clean and press. So you're going to go really, really wide on your feet. Keep that chest lifted the entire time. And we're starting with a clean and press. So you're going to raise the arms all the way up. Once we're up there, we're then going to do a sumo squat with arms up. And then we're going to bring it back down. Bend the knees. Clean and press, overhead, sumo squat, arms up. Bring it back down, and you're keeping it tight to the body. So if I show you side on, it doesn't want to be swinging away to get up there. You want to keep it tight. Lift it up. Imagine you're unzipping and zipping up your jacket, and then you're going to keep your arms up there. Come into that squat. Zoom it up, nice and tight, into the squat, and then come back down. Use those knees to make sure that you are not bending in your upper back whatsoever. Okay? It's all about driving the knees out and away from the body. Okay, we're into our next move. It's a fun one to get wet with. We're into our Superman and then our archer press up. So, Superman, we're going to lift our legs and arms off the ground, lay down flat on your stomach 4 times, and then we're going into our archer press up, left and right. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, wide on the arms. You can either do regular press ups or archer, where you're going just 2, 3, 4. 4 of each. Arms come forward, back into a Superman. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the archer press. Drifting left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come right back into that Superman. If you want to go in for a regular press up, not a problem. If you can go in for the archer press up from left to right, brilliant. Okay, into that next move, we're going in for 6 plank foot jacks, 10 mountain climbers. So mountain climbers, try to do them straight arms. Plank foot jacks, you can do them on the forearms. So start on the forearms, plank foot jacks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Straight arms, mountain climbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All over again. This should get the heart rate up. And that's what we want. We want to keep it challenging, because all your fitness is improving and getting better, and you don't want to make it too easy, because where's the fun in that? You've got to keep your body progressing by keeping it challenging. Everyone is doing great on this rainy day. You're all nice and dry. 9, 10. Okay, we're coming into the second lap, and we're going to start with that sumo clean and press, arms up sumo squat. Grab your weight, wide on the feet. Start with the weight in between your legs, keeping it tight to the body. Let's drive it up. Squat. All the way down. Bend the knees, keep the chest up. Up. Down. Looking good. I'm seeing lots of lovely straight arms. Just what I like to see. Keep it coming. Do not stop. Breathing deep. Driving up. Squatting low. Trying to get your hips in line with the knees. Really getting that depth. Time. Okay, Superman, 4, archer press up, 4. We're coming down to the ground. I'm already soaking, so I'm just embracing it. Hopefully you're soaking in your own sweat by now. So, down to the ground, Superman, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, wide on the arms. Drift from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right back into it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wide on those arms. 1, 2. Keep it coming. Do not stop. I'm feeling it. Hopefully you are too. Okay, next move. Everyone ready? We're coming into the plank foot jacks into 10 mountain climbers. 6 plank foot jacks on the forearms, 10 mountain climbers on the straight arms. You can't stay with straight arms the entire time. I like the challenge. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, straighten up. 1. Back down. Remember to alternate on the arms coming up and coming down. Bring it up. Really sync up your breathing with these reps. Keep it coming. You're all doing brilliant. Last couple. Okay, time. How are we doing, you fabulous lot? We've only got that final speed rounds left now. So we're going to complete all 9 exercises from the top all the way down to the bottom. If anyone wants anything additional extra right now, let's come down to the ground into a boat rock. We've been working on them. We can do this for a minute. It's that nice gentle rock. And today, I just want you to see how small you can make this little rock. So we'll concentrate on keeping tension under that lower back so that you can't put your hands under there. You can bend the knees to make it a little bit easier. The arms want to be either directly above the head. To make it harder, you just kick it all out. Then we're just adding a very minute, tiny rock. Very tiny rock. It does not need to be big at all. Get that little rocking motion on the go. It should feel like your stomach is being torn in half. You might be here. That's fine. Work to your ability. Work to what challenges you. Worst thing you can do is compare yourself to others. We've got some lovely boat rocks on the go. If you want to go in for a little bit of mobility, brilliant. Go in for a little bit of mobility. Maybe use this time just to catch your breath. It is the downtime. We're going to come back into that first move in a moment. So if you all want to stand up, come to the back of your mats. We're going to go for the reverse lunge, twist and press. So grab your weight. Let's get ready. Woo. We're off in the next 10 seconds. 5, sorry. Got your lovely heavy weight on hand. Woo. And we're going for reverse lunge, twist and press. So take that big step back, twist over the front knee, press overhead, keep it coming. And we've got a good tempo here. We know the move now. So we're using everything we've learned from Tuesday's class. And in that first and second lap of each pod. And now we're just going through every exercise from 1 to 9 for a longer duration. And we're really trying to get that heart rate up. This wants to be the one that gets tiring. Even I've heated up. I'm no longer cold in the rain and in the wind. Okay, time. We're getting ready for that next one. And we're going in for a single arm clean and then clean and press overhead, wide on the stance. So weight in the center line of the body, and then you're going to clean it up to the shoulder, and then clean it up overhead. Let's go. Switch hands at the bottom. Clean up to the shoulder, bend the knees, clean up over the head. Switch it over. Up to the shoulder, overhead. Using those knees, keeping that chest up. Everyone get really wide on the legs here. If your legs are a bit tight together, you're gonna end up bending in your upper back, and then you're gonna hurt your spine. We don't want to do that. We want to keep you moving for longer, keep you fitter, keep you strong, and really working with your breathing this entire time. Just don't stop. Only stop if you're hurting yourself. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Keep it coming. We're doing brilliant. We're going to go now in for our 4 weighted dead bug moves, and then we've got our 4 hip lifts. So lay down on the ground, get ready for the dead bugs. Woo. Arms up above the head, knees at 90 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the hip lifts. 1, 2, 3. Keep it going. 4. Get those legs out long. 1, 2. You can do this body weight. 3, 4. Lift those hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing it with a bent knee. Nearly there. Time. Okay, next move. We're getting ready for that nice Romanian deadlift. So we're going to get into the RDL, pulse at the bottom, and then we're getting in the squat as well. So nice straight arms, and then we're going in for the Romanian deadlift with that pulse. So you're going down, a little pulse, bring it into the chest, little pulse at the bottom in the squat. Arms straight, little pulse. 1, 2. Arms to the chest. 1, 2. Arms straight. 1, 2. Keep it really tight to the body, everyone. 1, 2. I can see a couple of you letting your arms drift forwards here. When you're going in for the Romanian deadlift, the weight wants to be gliding next to the shins. You're keeping the shoulders packed down and back from the ears. Last couple. You're doing brilliant. Just do not stop. That is the aim of this final round. Okay, we're coming into the Y raise and then the W press in that hinged over position. Grab your canned goods. I've got my beans and my peeled tomatoes, red kidney beans. Okay, so hinged over position, shoulders packed down and back. Raise up into a Y, make a W, make a Y, bring it down. So you're just making some shapes of the alphabet. Y shape here, W shape there, back into the Y, hands to knees. And really work with that tension in the back. Every time we're in that nice straight armed position, keep checking that you're keeping your back lovely and flat, because it's easy to end up down here, yeah? Really put the shoulders back, keep that bend in the knees, keep the feet nice and wide. Keep it coming. You're doing great. We're nearly through. You're flying through today's workout. You're making it all look like light work, and you're setting yourselves up for the rest of the day. Time. We're now coming into our tabletop 4-second hover into our bird dog, 4-arm reach and leg. So come down to the ground, get ready, start on the tabletop hover for 4 seconds, and then we'll go into our bird dog reach. So 1, 2, knees off the ground, 3, 4, reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again. 1, 2, lovely flat back, 3, 4, switch it over. Whoop. I'm all over the place, keep it coming. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, time. You're doing top notch. Into our sumo clean and press, into a sumo arms up squat. Grab your weight, center line of the body, really wide foot position here. Wrap your hands around the weight, unzip your jacket, keep it tight to the body, drop down low, switch it over. It doesn't need to touch the ground every time. You just need to work with that control so that the arms and the head are all in line. You're not letting the arms dive in front or dive behind. It wants to be like you are a rake, a nice straight rake, okay? Keeping it in line with that lovely flat back from the hips to the head to the fingertips. Nearly there. We've only got 2 more moves to go, and then we're down to the ground for the next one. We're into the Superman 4, and then the archer press up 4. So remember, your arch press up, you're going from left to right, left to right. If not, just go for that regular press up, either on the knees or with straight legs. Let's start on the Superman. Let's reach it out. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Press up, left to right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Superman. Keep it coming. Really breathe deep. You're doing great. It's just stopped raining. It's a good day. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you get in another round of each? Get in those Superman if you can. 1, or whatever you're on. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're getting ready for foot jacks on the forearms, and then we're going into 10 mountain climbers. 6 foot jacks, 10 mountain climbers. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Straight arms. Keep it going. 10, 9, 8, 7. Down on the forearms. 10 and 6. Keep it quick. Keep those hands in line with the shoulders. Breathe deep. You're doing amazing. Just do not stop. Everything should be hurting by now. If it is, you're in the right area. Okay, and brilliant work, everyone. Before we get too comfortable, we're going to end it how I love to end most sessions, and it's going to be with an additional bit of core. Lay down on the ground, grab your canned goods, lift your legs up high, nice and straight. We're here for 1 minute in total, and I want you to reach up, try touch your shoes for reps, as many as you can with your canned goods. The straighter the leg, the harder. We're here for 1 minute. You want to be aiming for high numbers here. We're working that upper core because we've got a lot of lower core work with those hip lifts. So now we're just working on reaching up to those shoes, straighten those legs a bit more, roll through the upper back. You've got another 20 seconds. Do not stop. Just keep it moving. Keep it moving. It's the aim of the game. I do not want to see anyone stopping. I want to check. Keep those legs up. Keep those legs up. How are we doing? Everyone is looking great. You've got another 7 seconds. Reach up for those toes. Reach up for those shoelaces. We're looking strong. We're not going to quit yet. I can see legs flying around. I can see arms flying around. That is exactly it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Stay on the ground. Let's come into a cool down. Brilliant hustle, team. That was an event, wasn't it? So, lay down on the ground. Tuck your knees into your chest. Give yourself that big old back massage. Rock your knees around in circles. Go in one direction, then change it up. The other direction. Breathing deep. And then from here, I want you to lower down the left leg, grab the inside of the right foot. You can go wide on the left arm, and we're going to try pull that right knee down to the side of your rib cage, using your left arm and your left foot to support you. And you should feel a deep stretch in the glute as you try pull it down to the ground. Breathe deep, and then let's just get a gentle rocking from left to right while we're in this position. And then we're just going to switch legs in a moment after we go for glute stretch. So cross this ankle that you're holding on to, your right ankle over your left knee, over the left knee, and then we're going to reach through, grab your knee, pull it in towards you, breathe deep. And let's repeat that on the other side. So lower down that ankle, grab the inside of the left foot, pull that knee down to the ground, go wide on the right arm. Feel that deep stretch in the glute. We did a lot of hard leg work today, a lot of hard shoulder work, a lot of hard core work. You got your full body workout in. Great job, everyone. Cross the ankle over your knee, reach through. Let's get that quad stretch on the go. Glute stretch even. Lean back. We're going to get a quad stretch in a moment when we turn onto our front. Pull it in really hard, and now let's turn onto our front, get that quad stretch. So we're going to do this by grabbing your right ankle, drive your hips into the floor, hold it here, really pull it hard into the ground, switch legs, left ankle, and then just for fun, if you want, grab both ankles, and then in a moment you're going to kick back, lift your chest off the floor, pull your shoulder blades hard back and down, and we're going to hold it for 5. In 3, 2, 1, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, we're going to come into a Cobra, hands under the shoulders, peel up through the chest, shoulder blades back and down. Lift through the chest here. And then we're going to come into a down dog position, so tuck the toes under, lovely high hips. Pedal those ankles really slowly forwards, working with that lovely flat back. Until you're in a hinged over position. I'm just going to face the camera. You're in a hinged over position, and then you're just going to drift from left to right, looking around your shoes, having a moment to recover after that lovely tedious workout. Rain or shine, we get it done, because we are team dedicated, and consistency is key. Some days you may not always feel like showing up, but then you just got to bear it in mind that everyone has those days, and then showing up can just be the hardest thing. Just getting there. As long as you stay consistent, that's all I can ask for. So slowly peel up, reach up nice and tall. Imagine you're holding a big beach ball here, and then we're going to lean over to the right, looking up at the left elbow. Switch it over. One more time on each. Really pin those arms back in line with the ears. Put them back. And switch. And let's finish on a big swooping movement. 2 big swooping movements. Big back bend. Reach up really tall. Wiggle your fingertips. Big back bend. Go for 2. All the way down. All the way up. One more full up. Reach it back. Okay, well done, everyone. Thank you so much for taking part in today's speed rounds. It is a pleasure and a privilege that you join in every week, rain or shine, and I can't wait to see you for the Sunday stretch session, which, weather depending, will hopefully be outside.